looking to add a McDonald's All-American win to that.
It was 26 years ago, Carlos put up 22 and 11 in a win in the McDonald's game. This game starts with a dunk by Dybantsa.
And a former pro and college player.
Cameron's twin brother Caden will come off the bench for the East. Starting lineup here, Acuff's the #1 point guard in the class, and Nate Amen, point guard in the class, behind Acuff. Peterson, electric, #2 player, headed to Kansas. And there is Brown all the way to the cup.
Immediate success.
Sanak's the top big in the class. Of course, a modern big, so skilled, and he hits over Ryba, the 7-footer. And Cam Boozer comes up short. Dybantsa's pass intercepted by Mullins. The no-look to Ament. Boozer with a bump. And he picks up the trash.
I tell you what, I got to give Michael Brown a lot of props. Saying that ahead of Darren Peterson, you're talking about two elite guys that can put the ball in the bucket.
And these three elite guys, Darius Acuff has something to say about the best.
Sanak already with 3 personal fouls, by the way. Peterson, the follow slam.
What a beautiful off-ball cut by Malik Thomas. That's what makes him special. He can play with the ball in his hands, or he can play without.
Laser pass from Caden Boozer, and the 3-ball goes down for Trey McKinney. The back tap, Sean Abayan for 3. Give it to him.
And just like that, back-to-back threes. He can be a primary ball handler. You've got 2 on the floor with Harrelson and, of course, Caden Boozer, who attacks the rim.
And it spins in for Caden Boozer.
Now he can score.
3-pointer off the mark. Nico Bundalo hammers it home. Get it to Washington.
As athletic as you will find in a big man at 6'11".
Abayev, smooth stroke from the lefty, his second 3. Top 10 player in the class going to Arkansas. Thomas hits, that's a triple.
That was over Malachi Moreno.
One of those elite scorers that you have in this game, going to be a dynamic backcourt, which when you think about he and Acuff together, but to reclass up, he would be in this McDonald's game had he not.
Hamenia, swatted by Moreno at the horn. In Brooklyn, East up by 3. Darius Acuff missed the floater. Peterson ahead of the pack for the slam.
And the nice hit ahead by Michael Brown, and stunting like his daddy used to. That's a Carlos Boozer type move.
Now Dybantsa with the floater for 2.
Nobody finishes better inside the paint than Dybantsa.
Yeah.
Dybantsa met by Ryba at the rim. Yesufu takes it away. Clear the runway for Tunde Yesufu.
And Tunde Wilson doing the job defensively.
Brown to Peterson for 3. Yes, sir.
He scores so.
Yesufu, but it goes in eventually. Off the make. Dybantsa soaring to the top floor.
His education, and is going to go into finance because he realizes he's going to make a lot of money, Ted, playing this game.
He's going to make a lot of money next year at BYU, and so is Tunde Yesufu.
He's going.
Yesufu off balance, and the tip in by Nico Bundalo.
Russell Westbrook, team, why not?
Yesufu the steal, the hit ahead, 2 Burries, who buries it. On the move, cut off by Burries. Leaving it for Caden Boozer. And Yesufu steps in front. Yesufu, a tomahawk for Tunde.
Tunde Yesufu was the last player off the bench. Playing with a guy he's got intuition with. I mean, throw it to your brother every time.
Burries the acrobatic finish.
Nice find from Malik Thomas, who can be a playmaker.
By the way, the East has won 4 straight games. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to that. Zay Harwell, pay attention to him. It's a 3-ball. Harwell couldn't hit. Amen. On the offensive glass. Tip in by Cameron Boozer.
And he'll make that 20 pounds from now, Nate.
And another crack at it for the West. Sanak for 3.
And that's Chris Sanak talking about every rebound.
Defense by Kelvin Sampson first.
Harwell sprays it to Acuff, and he drills the 3.
I tell you what, Zay Harwell has been a great addition to the starting unit of the East team in this second half.
Cam Boozer. Harwell
wait about 16 months to get back on the court, and he looks terrific.
And he said Houston consistently recruited him throughout. They wanted him no matter what. Oh, Cameron Boozer wrecking the rim.
But how about the play by Nate Amen?
A-Cup, the no-look. Harwell got another three.
That's a beautiful find from Darius A-Cup to find Harwell. Not
Going to be a lot of opportunity for the Boozers.
Swing it. Harwell, his third triple. He's got all 11 of his points in the quarter. He's tied it up. Dybantsa hangs and banks.
There's so many great passers in the game now, so this is what these young players watch, and they want to play like the best players in the game that are playmakers. That's the most important position in the game now.
Just led Great Crossing High School in Kentucky to its first state championship Saturday night at Rupp Arena. It's the last player to arrive. Oh, Jimenez in transition. Flip it in plus the foul. Harrelson missed the three. Offensive rebound, Adams. Moreno back on the block. And he reverses it home.
Scores with either lines run strong with Elijah Arenas.
Look out, Yesufu trying to gather it. And the follow by Bundalo, the West back in front.
Off a pick and roll behind the three-point line.
Arenas headed to USC. Oh, give it to him.
And in the junior class, he went to the senior class and stayed inside the top 20. That's hard to do.
Nico Bundalo, next level.
How about a game of runs? We watched.
Final 40 seconds of the third. Bundalo got it back, and no, Yesufu didn't cut. It's a steal. And a slam for Jalen Harrelson.
Against other great players, you always want to compete as a competitor, and being able to see my brother shine and being able to shine together is an amazing feeling.
All right, what's the key to getting a win here for the East? Go.
Thank you.
Well, Say Harwell just knocked another one down. He's got all 13 of his points in the second half. Count that, and the foul. Michael Brown Jr. Taken away, Darren Peterson to the rack.
You got to love the defense by Caleb Wilson to cover shot.
Instead, Mullins on the drive. Over Dybantsa, and he finishes.
What a sweet-looking move.
Abayev on the drive against Sanak. Wilson the steal. Ahead to Darren Peterson, who is a problem. The floor. Malik Thomas has joined him along with Arenas and Sanak. Oh, Darren Peterson flying again.
Is that 3 or 4 dunks already in this fourth quarter for Peterson? It seems like
Adams lets it fly. And Harrelson wasn't pretty, but he followed.
And that's what he does. He'll play make. It's going to help Notre Dame a lot next season as a freshman.
Bullseye, Elijah Arenas.
Elijah was already walking away from that one before it went in. He saw his dad do that a number of times throughout his career.
Three-time All-Star Gilbert Arenas. Cam Boozer throwing it down.
And CeCe couldn't be happier. Talk with her pregame, having Carmani beside her, watching her twin boys play. She's in a great spot. And, of course, loving to see.
Peterson. Oh, rejected by Cam Boozer. A-Cup pulls up for three. And Moreno. Cam Boozer trying to establish position. Harwell has been hot all second half.
It absolutely has been. You may want to...
Stolen by Yesufu. Yesufu, contact. No, Peterson the follow. Foul called. Now, the question is, was it on Boozer there on the initial action? To the shoot, Sanak. Amenia with the follow, drops with a foul. With another rebound, twin brother Caden. Boy, Boozer's on the floor together here, and Amen strokes the three.
And just as you mentioned, PB, an executive, that he would be the right person to take today.
Wouldn't you love to have that decision?
No, I don't want that decision. I like having AJ in the following class. They can both be the #1 pick.
Oh, Arenas with the fade.
Along the sideline, watching their sons fulfill their dream, and more importantly, their sons' dreams, not theirs.
A.J. Dybantsa, the kid from Brockton, shining tonight in Brooklyn.
One thing about Gilbert and Carlos, as parents, you see them watching the game, cheering on their sons. They're not coaching their sons. They're not yelling at the officials. It's a great lesson for parents that are a little obsessive with their kids.
And that does it. Yeah, Carlos, smile on his face, of course. His sons come up short, but what a showcase this was for the class of 2025. The West takes it 105-92, and the West wins the McDonald's All-American Boys game for the first time since 2018.